Welcome back to Thunderbang and a return to the XBLA Revisited with Comic Jumper from our buddies over at Twisted Pixel. And now we've got ourselves a new art style, which can only mean one thing after the conclusion of Nanak. We've got the improbable paper pals. So let's jump right on in, and I'm gonna shut up to let you get your nice little intro here because I'm not as funny as them.
A fine will be deducted from your pay. Further violations will result in larger fines and may result in loss of the COC's seal of approval. COC, Comics Obscenity Commission. We uphold the standards of good taste, ensuring comics are a wholesome and instructive form of American family entertainment.
Well, aren't you just the cat?
Captain Smiley, thank goodness you're here.
Did you hear something?
Captain Smiley, down here, it's me, Paper Lad.
Paper lad?
That's right, Captain. I just came from the diner down the street. I was disguised as a newspaper when I overheard two crooked security guards talking about how Mistress Ropes is going to rob the museum tonight.
Disguised as a newspaper? Seriously?
Yeah, before we go any further here, we're gonna need to discuss payment. Now, we do offer this...
We've now gone from talking to robot, machine, women, android things to all sorts of craziness in the prehistoric, codependent living, whatever you want to call Nanak, to just having full-blown conversations with a crumpled up piece of paper. Can't say anything shocks me at this point when it comes to Captain Smiley, but I will say that this new art style that we've got is beautiful. I love this matte look. And we are off and to it, and there is our villainous Mistress Ropes. And she'll just go ahead and let us know that she is done living in this misogynistic time. Impressive that this again was 10 years ago, but pretty relevant today with our hashtag Me Too and our rise in pro-feminism going on in society. This seems like an out-of-place joke at this point, but actually it's pretty spot-on timing. Good job, Twisted Pixel.
Did that Dane just use invisible ropes to toss those guards away? Lame! Comic blows!
Just racking up those fines, huh? Definitely a different time than when this one was published, wasn't it? And again, we got the wonderful background artwork, just keeping us on our toes. These run and punch and kick, basically, segments do serve nothing more than to rack up our special ability, which so far is looking pretty good. Looking like we're going to get it this time again. So we can shout out to Twisted Pixel for some help, because I have no doubt that this is going to get out of hand. I do remember this comic book being one that was a pain in my behind. It was a quick adjustment from the lax Nanak comic into jumping into this one with Mistress Ropes and these things right here. These geisha-looking things throwing their deadly fans. Got to be a pain in the behind. You like how I'm keeping my language nice and clean. Gotta think about the kids. Gotta do it for the kids, right? One point, it's not gonna be us, it's gonna be the kids. So, hey, doing my part. Are you doing yours? Part of doing your part is making sure you slide your mouse, finger, whatever device you're using to witness this, and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to grow the subscriber base so that we know that we're reaching more people. Hopefully, you enjoy what it is you're seeing, so you could do that. You can also leave us a comment or catch us on our social media at Thunderbang. Everything's in the description. We respond as quick as we can, which is generally pretty fast. make our way down here. Oh, we're going up. We're ascending, which can only mean more fans to avoid, which I immediately lost all the money because I can't avoid them, can I? Oh, these memories are coming back quick now.
Captain, you have less than 75% power.
And those of you that were with us for the first comic, Nanook the Obliviator, will remember that section right at the beginning that's very similar to this one. The difference being you got these suicide geishas now, bringing those fans in for extra drama. I am down, but not for the count. Let's get through here, and let's drop down with some superstar action hero poses. How about my boy with the glasses looking like Marty Sleva? Bonus points if you can name where I just dropped that name from you. I was going to say a blast from the past. I don't know if 2 years is necessarily the past, but in today's culture and climate, I guess 2 years is forever ago to a lot of people. But yeah, if you can pinpoint that name, Marty Sleva, let me know in the comments. Less than 25% power. Struggle bus city. You know what? Let's get some help. That does not get old. Work our way up here. Shout out again to our wonderful, wonderful contributor T-Bird for hooking me up with the 360 so that I could unlock a whole bunch of games that I had trapped in that ecosystem when I had moved on to the Xbox One. So now, when we conclude this comic jumper run, we have some more titles that we are lining up, including some co-op, and I missed that one again. I am struggling and struggling. But yeah, so we got a whole bunch more titles that we're lining up, including those co-op ones, like I said. Certainly not going to tip our hand early, but going to be joined by a couple other voices hopefully soon, too. We got some big things starting to line up. And as things seem to be, I don't want to say getting worse, getting better, but they're certainly not the same. During this weird time, we want to do what we can with what we have to give you some type of escape, whether that's a 15 to 30 minute escape, or if we expand out and start doing some longer stuff. Maybe even start streaming a little bit on Twitch. I don't know.
I wish I didn't have to keep shooting all these poor guards. So sorry. Yeah, it's a drag.
And let it be known right now, whatever day you're watching this, it was this date that you found out that I hate these ventriloquist dummy things. I hated them 10 years ago. I despise them now. I forgot about them, and I am pissed off now. That's why I hated this comic book. And I guess that's why I love the game. There's something that's got to challenge me, and it's these a-holes.
Captain, you have less than 25% power.
And here we continue to just run on through these. You know what? I think I'm just going to start running. Look at that. Look at our little Wizard of Oz glitch right there. points in the comments if you can reference what it is that I was talking about there with the Wizard of Oz. For those of you who aren't going to do that, the rumor is if you look just right, you can see a munchkin hanging himself in the background. Well, if you looked there in the background, you saw what looked like one, I'm thinking it was one of the ventriloquist dummies. It could have very well been and there we go. One of the security guards on the poster's legs were dangling, which made it look like he was hanging. So there you go. The more you know. Come on now. Come on, Smiley. Certainly we gotta be getting close to the top here. Take out some more of these geishas hanging from the rafters. Guess this is a nice look behind the curtain, right? You always wonder what Spider-Man's webs went to. They just kind of go somewhere. Damn dummies. Alright, I said I wanted to run, so let's just run. Done playing with these dummies. Come on, geisha girls. Now I gotta figure out. Now I just gotta remember to finish my jump the right way and not get worked by fans. There we go. Oh. Lucky, lucky. Of course, as soon as I said lucky, I'm now stuck with these dudes. Run! More stairs. Come on now. I agree. No. It's the only word that really needed to be said there. Bump this. Let's roll. We don't have time for your shenanigans. Come on. Do I get like 5-point bonus for sliding super like snail pace into incoming knives and then climbing into geishas? I am just on fire right now. I'm playing the best ever. You do a side by side with some of the stuff that I did in Nanok. I think 2 different people were playing. 'Cause I am playing like poop. Well, I guess I can level my first criticism of the game. I've now basically run the same set piece, level design, whatever, it's repeating itself. And compared to what we were seeing with Nanok, minus that last comic book where we were running up the pyramid, that made sense, but here we're running through a museum, and it basically appears to be the same on every single level. save for the artwork in the back. And the homicidal geishas. But other than that, it's all the same. Looks like we got something different finally. Nope, just some more dummies. Oh, of course I get hit in the back, when there's nothing I can do about that one. Cheap bastards. That's a fine. Some faux 3D shooting action here. I'd be remiss if I didn't also comment on this this background that they've got going on. This background music that they have going on. It seems to be quite dynamic in terms of those familiar with, as it Ape Out, I believe. It's about to say Ape Escape, but no, Ape Out had that really killer, almost experimental jazz soundtrack that reacted based on your actions. And I'd almost say that they learned a little thing or two from Captain Smiley here, as we got something similar going on. And as much as I complained about everything being the same, now we come into the aeronautics section of the museum, and you know what? We're gonna, well, you know, after I'm dead, we're gonna run across the Blue Angels, I guess. Make our way back there. I'm prepared for these geishas this time. You will not stop me. Ha 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 ha. Looking like a pro now, that I've only died 80 million times. But yeah, you got your regular military jet there, but the first one, I never made that connection in the past. Looks just like the Blue Angels. Shout out to the Blue Angels. I think stars of the only air show I ever went to. Oh, oh. Oh, we're gonna have to transition on that one. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's get ready to rumble. That means we're gonna get some dirty hippie help.
Okay, Toots, step away from the dinosaur.
My name is Mistress Ropes, you patriarchal jerk.
Excuse me, Captain. At what age do you stop?
Now that's the type of conversation you should be having as a balled up piece of paper, right? When do you start noticing girls?
I'm still standing here, or are all women invisible to you, Captain?
Look, Ropes, I know the Silver Age can be a little repressive, but don't you think you're taking things a little too far? Robbing Chopaz crystals or whatever crappy plan you have going on?
How dare you? You men, all a bunch of Neanderthals, ever so appropriate that you should die by the jaws of this prehistoric behemoth.
All right, so we're gonna go toe to toe with some purple bones. Let's figure this one out, right? So, well, that's not gonna do it.
Right, be honest, you just read his
All right.
didn't you? No, I was paying attention. Whatever. I still say
floor spikes. You're just bringing out... Oh! You're bringing out all the stops on me. Come on, bullet sponge. Nice. This is gonna take a minute, isn't it? What else do you have in store for me? Haha, I was prepared for that one. And he was prepared for me on that one as well. No spikes for me.
You know, it's really a shame we have to destroy this thing. Such a majestic beast.
Alright.
How would you like to stand around all day with wires?
Think I got you figured out here. As I catch a fine. Again.
Did that thing just detach his head? Me!
Well, he did detach his head there, Star. And your response was right on point. Let's see if I can stay away from this thing. Alright, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, I screwed this all up. I'm gonna have to do this again because of this. That one screw up right there is going to sink me. Yep. Oh no, I suck. Alright, let's just go work this dude over. No hesitation, no surrender. That's for all my Thundergun fans out there. Much easier time of things right now. But you know, as soon as I say something like that, I'm gonna screw up royally, and we'll laugh together. Come on now, buddy. What you got for me? A tail sweep? I'm ready. You got spikes? I'm ready for that too. I avoided saying, give me head, when I truly meant to say, give me that skull. Because again, it's for the children. Let's remember that. Beautiful sound effects. Got to love it. Oh, come on now. Come on, come on, come on. So what started out as just a fun pick up and play, hey, I'm going to play Comic Jumper, is now branched off into a, I'm going to have to play through this entire game, which I'm perfectly happy doing, but this has got me real fired up for some more of the other Twisted Pixel titles. And I will tell you, now that I have that 360 back in my hand, do not be surprised if Gunstringer makes its way out here, trying to figure out a setup that I can do that'll work for me, where not only am I playing Gunstringer, but you can watch me look like an absolute fool while I'm playing it. Come on, buddy. And boom goes the dynamite, sir. Barney the purple dinosaur is down.
The Crystal Mistress ropes. You are trapped.
I'm trapped. Have you seen the way society treats women in this era?
I understand, baby. I do. I'm from the 21st century, though, where sexism is a myth. But to steal from a museum, A museum that spent decades forcibly acquiring priceless treasures from primitive cultures who have no clue what the value is. That is just wrong.
Maybe you're right. It's just, life is so hard sometimes, you know?
Golly, Mistress Ropes, I sure know how you feel. Why, just yesterday I noticed hair growing where there wasn't any before. Is that normal, Captain Smiley?
I don't know. Like, Paper Lad, seriously, ask your dad or anyone but me. Okay, look, Mistress Ropes, it can't be easy to be a woman in this day and age. You're probably just stressed because you're always having to fight the system, you know?
Yeah, or because you're menstruating.
So what do you say we, share a pint of ice cream downtown at the police station?
What is this? You lull me into a state of false comfort, and then you begin objectifying me?
Ha! Trust us, babe. You ain't anywhere near our type.
You know, I was beginning to fall for you. I really...
Oh, Mistress Ropes.
Men, you're all...
While this comic may be coming to an end, that does not mean that this story has come to a conclusion. So do be sure to subscribe, follow, like, share, everything you can possibly think, so that 1, we get some exposure, but 2, so you're in a better position to make sure you get the next episode, which will be coming back to you, I would say, a day after the day you see this one. So if this one is coming out Wednesday, you're going to see the next one on Friday. Until then, this is the Filthy Banana. You have been watching Thunderbang. This is Comic Jumper. See ya.
Dear improbable paper pals, if I eat my Brussels sprouts and do all my chores, can I be just like you? I take the improbable paper pals pledge every day. You are the keenest. Love, Joey, age 6.
Dear Joey, thanks for
Next!
Cheese and crackers.
Well, maybe this fan mail stuff isn't so bad. We should try it when we get our own comic again.
Whatever.
Dear improbable paper pals, I have every one of your issues, and I think that Mistress Ropes is the best villainess ever. I would love to see a storyline in which she ties up Origami Kid and makes him smell her bare feet. Maybe one of her powers could be that her feet smell bad. Afterwards, she could take Paper Lad with his... Oh, whoa. Okay. Ooh. Let's move on.
Ooh, is that how babies are made?
No, they... Just ask your teacher.
Next!
Dear improbable paper pals, although I am a fan of your comic, I must take umbrage, oh nice word, with your issue number 62, in which Origami Kid tells his arch nemesis Captain Kirigami that Captain Kirigami's radioactive scissors will not affect Paper Lad because Paper Lad's powers were caused by green radiation, which is more powerful than yellow radiation, when clearly in issue number 27, oh my god, okay, you know what, Eugene, you're a nerd.
We done yet?
Yeah, we're done.